Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's reading is really fun. It is what great accomplishments will happen for you. What is your heart's desire, when and how it'll happen? This could be something that could be almost in your immediate future. It could be something down the road, something that occurs in 2020. It can be anything from your soulmate connection to you. I feel like some of you are actually going to step into the realm of fame, that you will have attention brought to you on kind of the world stage, something that you do write, create, or some special offering will actually create a famous persona, and your name will be known in a very big way out there. For some of you, there's all kinds of really cool happenings going on, and we're going to get all the details on what's going on. I hope you guys like this background. I got this new beautiful drop, and it's really bright and beautiful, and I wanted to have some nice rich color. So just a couple of announcements real quick, you guys. The 11/11 portal's coming up, and then there's the full moon on the 12th. So I have some spaces available to do readings on what is happening for you with this kind of great alignment that is like a masterful manifestation phase. I'm going to be doing these readings right on 11/11. The potent energy is astounding. I can feel it day by day the closer we get. I have this sort of mastery over like my emotions. Like I can really just switch on joy, being plugged in, being creative, not getting tired, not getting like disheartened, even if my equipment is doing this Mercury retrograde BS. It's like it just doesn't faze me, and I feel like it's part of this magic that's coming with this 11/11 in sync synergy that is just made for us to be able to use the law of attraction to make great things happen. That's part of the reason I want to do this great accomplishment read, because I feel like a lot of you guys have your finger on the pulse of really where you want to go and what you want to do and succeed at, whether it's drawing in that soulmate, whether it's creating your own business, acing all your tests, whatever it is. You guys really have the wherewithal to do this in this phase. So again, I have a few spaces left to do the 11/11 portal readings. It's the same rates as my private read, so if you go down below you can check that out and just sign up, because it's going to be really exciting. I think I'm going to sleep the majority of the day before to really garner all my energy. It's going to be very exciting. And also a reminder that I'm also taking bookings for my England trip. I'm going to Stonehenge, and I'm going to be doing just 4 or 5 readings right at Stonehenge with the stones in the background, private reads for people. So if you want more information on that, you can come email me. It's going to be so fun. I feel like when I get on that ancient ground, I might just implode. Like, I'm so excited. That's one of my great accomplishments, and I'm so glad that we just set this in motion, and we're going to see Ian's parents and family, which are beyond lovely, and go to all these great old castles in Stonehenge and to some of these really neat old beautiful sites there. I love that, and hopefully we'll be able to pop over to Ireland or Paris or something as well. So any questions? Oh, another thing, you guys, please come see me on my Instagram. It's Sparkwist11. I'm going to be doing a lot of great contests in the next couple weeks, you know, with my card giveaways, free readings, all this stuff. We're reaching all these milestones, and I really love to connect with you guys over there, and we DM, and, you know, we discuss everything, crystals, you know, from healing processes, what's going on when we get uploads, and when we feel overwhelmed and things are just kind of happening in bizarre ways. It's a great way to kind of have a nice conversation and diversify with all different takes on things. So I really love that. So come see me over there too. My link down below is for that too. And thank you guys again for all your love and support, and my new patrons and everybody who's been ordering their private reads and the great feedback, and also going to my Etsy store. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. I can't tell you how much it means to me. This is like my life's work, and I really want to continue to do this, you know, until my super old age. It's what I was made for. It's my life path purpose. I absolutely adore it, and I get to connect with you guys in such a magical, profound way. It just sparks my creativity every day, gets me excited to do more and more. Like, the topics just come to me, the channeling just comes, all of this, and your support and love are very helpful. And if I sound a little different, I don't have a cold, I just have crazy allergies. So many of you guys comment down below if these allergies are just taking over your life. I don't know what's going on. I never suffered from allergies before, and it almost makes you sound like you have a head cold or something. It's so berserk. Anyway, I want to dive right into what is going on. So number 1 is going to be Archangel Gabriel, inspiration. Number 2 is Yophiel, which is joy. Number 3 is Haniel, which is courage. So just let those wash over you. And if any particular archangel, color, or wording really speaks to you, then that will be your choice. And then we'll see what's going on. I just see just magic happening all over the place where you guys... Let me just say, with this full moon coming on the 12th too, this is real increased emotional strength time, your intuition to turn dreams into reality. That's part of the reason that you guys have such great focus right now. Sharper focus, stronger connections to your higher self. Really, really supersonic positive energy shift at this time. Higher unconscious awareness, and that helps you break those old subconscious patterns that don't work for you anymore and stop your progress, right? So this is about better relationships, success and endeavors, new inspiration, and really good fortune in your life. I'm so excited for this phase. It's electric. It really, really, is palpable. And when we understand that this energy, positivity, and optimism is always available to us, our life takes on a whole different shift, meaning, and perspective. So really know, that you are a high value person, that what you have to say and do matters, and keep that focus and direction in your life to really follow whatever your bliss is, because that's where the magic happens. That's where enlightenment happens. That's where connectivity, belonging, and being part of the collective really fills your heart with warmth and joy. So I'm loving this. So let's see what's going on for number 1 for inspiration. So first, we just have a little message for you that says, observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices, increase spiritual awareness, and meditate regularly. So right now, I feel like if you chose this card and then this came up, you really want to be inspired. You really want some creativity. I feel like you are a creative person, possibly also a light worker, somebody who wants to understand the bigger picture and how to direct your future in a really, really kind of organized, focused manner, right? We can say we want to do or be anything, but we do need a kind of blueprint to follow that makes sense, right? If we want to give up our 9 to 5, we have to have something in place that will provide a revenue stream as well, right? And that's going to come into focus for you. I feel what you want to is to alleviate any of that pressure to be, I feel like some of you guys might be a little bit perfectionistic, so you have delays in really reaching what you want because you want it to be so perfect that you might be overcritical and overthinking, but you're going to be able to alleviate that. This is kind of, I like this. This is the Aries energy that's going to start to take over for you, and Aries pushes forward. It says Aries believes in themselves. I'm telling you what, Aries are a leader like nobody else. You might possibly even be an Aries or have a strong Aries influence in your life or chart. And what Aries says is, I can control my destiny. These options are here for me. Whenever I look for them, I can see through the clutter. I'm not listening to other people. I'm never going to kind of degrade or dim what I want to do for other people to shine brighter or be influenced by other people. I don't listen to detractors or people that are negative because I know where I'm going. You have faith in yourself. Again, this is going to bring in love for you guys too, I feel, because this is something that you're going to come to understand. And I heard this earlier on Marissa Peer's video saying about how so many people chase love and try to get love, and they feel like they have to then prove themselves constantly to this person, where it should absolutely almost be the other way around, that you're happy, healthy, and whole in what you're doing, and then all of a sudden this love comes in. Because what happens is people follow these patterns where, oh, my mother was either neglectful or my father was harsh and mean, so people start to try to attract that type of person and then change the end of the story, where what they should be doing is changing the beginning of the story and not trying to go after or attract people that they felt like they had to prove something to their whole life. It's kind of like moving backwards and trying to fix the past to change the future, or fix the future to change the past. It makes no sense, where we should be going in the opposite direction. Choosing someone who never criticized us or was harsh with us or is mean to us. We go to the people that show us unconditional love, all of that. So this is going to be a breakthrough time for you too, where you realize that you're feeling the stability and the wholeness and the earthiness of the direction you're going in, and you no longer feel compelled to chase things that aren't good for you or things that don't help you in any way, shape, or form. Excellent, excellent. Look at this. Whoa, I'm so excited. Wow, you guys, this is amazing. So this makes sense in terms of that as well. When you have the Eight of Wands, it's like that's it. Your energy and your focus, that Aries energy is out there. You're shooting. This is what I want. I have focused, I have intention. And I feel like this is going to bring you whatever you're doing, a lot of prestige. It's your name is really going to be illuminated. You have prosperity coming with this. You're very conscious of what you're doing and what your next step is. A lot of you guys, I feel like this is in relationships and work, because what you're doing is you're really aligning with where you want to go, and you're following your dreams and your bliss. You're no longer listening to that voice that says, you can't do this or you don't have what it takes. You absolutely have this beautiful divine has my back, spirit has my back. I can have whatever I want in this life. If my theory is I am a worthy, valuable, energetic light being, everybody is deserving of everything. There's enough to go around. So all that lack mentality is going to fall away from you. You're stepping into this kind of luxurious, dignified stage of your life where you're like, now please bring things to me, people. Please show me how you love me and how you want to do things for me and how you'd like to smooth my path, as opposed to before where, you were the doer, the giver, and you were the one that was always kind of like after. Well, here's the thing too. I need to really express this, and this is so true, and I would love you to go watch Marissa Pierce. If we fall into a certain category and we remain there, hence the giver. If you say started to clean the house and you did that a few days, guess what? That is now your title. You are now house cleaner. If you are always somebody who gives a gift, gives, because oftentimes we do what we want mirrored back into receive, but all of a sudden you're doing that before somebody has a chance to reciprocate, you then are in that category. Oh, they're the giver. Oh, we don't need to give to them. They get joy from giving to us. And then all of a sudden you're in that category, right? Same thing if you are somebody who is self-sacrificing. If you're always giving for everybody, all of a sudden it's like, oh no, they're happy in that role, where people aren't. They're not happy in any particular role where they're just either receiving or giving. There has to be a balance, right? And Marissa Pierce did this great thing that said the same thing in terms of love. If you're just constantly being loved by your mate or family, but you don't give it back, it's like not breathing in and out. It's like only breathing in one direction, just taking a breath in, eventually you choke because you're not exhaling. Same thing if you're just giving. If you're just exhaling, you become lightheaded and you pass out. You need equality. You need one breath in, one breath out, one give, one take, that balance. And that's coming for you in a really beautiful way, where now you're saying the universe is taking care of me. I feel good. I feel fine. And I'm going to really simplify. All I need is to give and receive love, to be in a balanced state of mind, to really focus on what I love and what I want to do and move in that direction. That's it. That begins your life course to then have this beautiful financial and emotional reward where you feel fulfilled because you feel loved and cared for, and you're able to express that and give it as well. And therefore now you can focus on your dreams. I feel like a lot of you want to start your own businesses, you want to start your own channels, you want to start a blog, you guys want to write, you want to do a lot of things that incorporate creativity, and there you go. You have your passion, and you're just out there, and you are firing off, and you're willing to do all that it takes to get that. And your last card, your overall, is evolution. You are evolving in a huge way with the understanding that you were always meant for greater things. You were always meant to be on a bigger stage. You were meant for success. You were meant for people to step back and go, wow, I really didn't know they had that in them. I mean, I knew they had something, but this is something else, because your focus is now on what you want, and you're not distracted by all the little things, and you're just taking off like a rocket. And your great accomplishment is you following your bliss, making your dreams come true, feeling emotionally stable, getting that it's sort of just individuating to your perspective on something and making something wholly your own from an authentic idea and bringing it into 3D reality, and people going, wow, I knew they had a great imagination, but this is something else. And you're evolved, you're a real original thinker, and people are really taking notice, and they're loving your offerings. And that's going to make you feel accomplished and really have a wellspring of goodwill for everybody around you as well, because people are supporting you. So beautiful energy. And, I can speak from personal my personal life, that's how I feel when all of you guys compliment me and comment and tell me, that I bring you joy in the morning, and that, I help you see a different perspective and brighten up your day a little bit, and our calming voice for you. That makes me feel so great. And I always feel like, that was the whole mission of what I do. So it's a really wonderful feeling, and knowing that you're going to experience that makes me super excited. So beautiful energy, group one. Remember, if you ever take things too seriously, remember this card and be like, it's always better to be simple, a little silly, trusting, than it is to be cynical, critical, and harsh. Because look where you're getting at too. And I feel like a lot of you too, if you are trying to have a baby, that may be one of your accomplishments that happened within the year as well too, that things are just going to go your way and you're finally going to be able to start that family. That was just a tag on message that just came through very clearly for you. So beautiful, group one. So now we're on to number two, joy. Now, you guys, this right away, I'm feeling that, you just kind of want a little bit of growth and harmony and freshness in your life. You're really ready for it. You're really ready for hope and experiencing new things in a really beautiful way. And something that's coming in for you is this really great improved timing. You're going to increase the occurrence of synchronistic opportunities for you, because you're really going to allow for you to focus and hone in on what those are, and then work with that energy in a really beautiful way. You're going to be inspired with creative ideas. I feel like this group is very artistic in a lot of ways, and one of your big accomplishments this year or in 2020 is to see some of these creative endeavors be pulled into the 3D and create really generous revenue streams for you, and make you some money, and make you so happy, because you're going to be doing what your heart desires, what it loves to do. Writing, you're going to be publishing your book, you're going to be publishing those songs, you're going to be a speaker. People are going to really sit up and take notice of things you have to say on social media. All of you guys, whatever you do, whether it's light working, inspired creativity, people are really loving it. Your power of suggestion is very strong and persuasive with people. They really love it. Now, you're going to develop understandings of various cultures and spiritual philosophies too, because what's going on is you do have a deeper understanding how energy works, the exchange of light, hope, and aspirations, and really stepping into your arena of life, as opposed to just kind of coasting or going through subconscious patterns. You really understand that when you investigate these other cultures and philosophies, you expand who you are and what you're doing. So I feel like a big accomplishment for a lot of you guys, huge spiritual breakthroughs. And you have a lot of Aquarius energy coming in, which is opportunity. You're ready for this change. Aquarius is really beautiful in that they are heavy dreamers, but they actually pull a lot of their dreams and things that they try to actualize into 3D and into reality and make it happen, because they're very understanding of potential. They're really self-encouraging. They love success. They're determined as hell. They have desire and passion like no other sign. Maybe an Aries gets up there with too, but Aquarius is just like, I'm going to do this. You may be an Aquarius, you may know an Aquarius, but you have this energy that's kind of helping you tap into these opportunities. And I feel like one of your other messages coming right now too is your mind and spirit are connected with each other right now, and the divine. That's part of where these big breakthroughs are coming. You're no longer being overcritical or trying to quantify everything logically or logistically. You're just letting it happen, and you're realizing spiritually that things do just happen. It's like you take a handful of glitter and you just let it go, and how it flies, lands, and looks beautiful is the beautiful part, not where it's going. You don't want to over think something like that, right? So you take these possibilities like it's a handful of glitter, and you just throw it in the wind, and you just expect to win. Therefore you do, because you put your focus where you know it matters, and you're feeling good. You're feeling on top of things. So let's see what's happening in terms of the tarot. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you were worried in the past about money. The money is coming in. The money is not going to give you a problem at all. Wow, look at these double princes. And part of that is because your passion's return for living. And what is more important in our life to living than excitement and passion, waking up each day, having a focus, having a determination to accomplish something, see something, having a passion and a creative outlet, I feel like is my nutrients. If I didn't have creativity, I can't imagine how dull and boring life would be, right? And you can be anything. You can have a passion for humor and stand-up comedy and watch stand-up comedy. I love comedy too. Things like that enrich your life and you get excited about. That's what passion is. You're excited. You have drive to go do something or experience something. And that's one of your great accomplishments, is you're going to really follow your bliss and what makes you feel good. Therefore, your creativity is going to be sparked. Your spiritual understanding of deeper issues is going to be sparked, which then in turn manifests this really, really great financial standing for yourself, and also commanding presence for other people. People are going to really start to listen to you and follow you, respect you. And, a lot of your life is going to be illuminated. You're going to really imbue people with enthusiasm for your cause. I feel like new beginnings and beautiful just excitement and joy for life are going to take you over. Again, I feel like when this comes in and is all happening too, that there's love also on the horizon for you. I feel soulmate energy is coming in for you as well quite soon. And because of that, you have an elevated sense of self, vibration, and frequency, which lets you know that everything is so possible in such a beautiful way that you can't help but be like success after success after success, because you're measuring your steps and you're not all over the place. You're going, well, let me just see how this works out. You get kind of like this blueprint. You start to follow it. You give it your focus, but you give it your love and enthusiasm. Therefore, it just unfolds like with this beautiful natural grace of success. And then other people are like, well, how can I help you? And how can I get on board? And then they get all excited. And it's just a beautiful collective energy. So I am loving that for you, group 2. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below if you want a private read, if you want to take advantage of the 11/11 portal reads that I'm doing. I'm so excited about that. That is some magnificent energy. Yeah, your timing is going to be impeccable, group 2. I love that. And again, you're going to be impassioned. You're going to have the energy and the vitality you need to see projects through, revitalized in a really gorgeous way. So gorgeous. That's you guys. Joy, joy, joy. Hooray. So that's you. Beautiful energy. And don't forget to press like and subscribe if I forgot that. Number 3, Haniel. So courage. This is what a lot of you guys have returning. Vitality, strength, power, determination, passion, desire, all backed up by this courageous lion heart. You really have massive enthusiasm, encouragement towards your success, whatever you deem that to be. But a lot of you guys, I feel like it's breaking out of kind of an old pattern. And part of this is security. One of your things that weigh heavily on your head is to be financially secure, to have your family secure, all of that. And I feel like that's coming in. That's going to be one of your greatest accomplishments, because you're going to put your focus and energy behind that. You're just going to make it happen. You're going to start those revenue streams. You're going to have that money coming in. And with all of that, you're going to have this ease of mind, which is going to improve your health, because you're not going to have headaches, so much aches. I feel like you're going to get up and start to take care of yourself better physically. Again, forgiveness and releasing old ties to the past that held you back or kind of cluttered your mental space by overthinking things, and how people reacted to that. You really don't care about that little petty stuff anymore. And part of the overarching energy of this is the beautiful Virgo energy of reorganization. You choose your duties and responsibilities very carefully, so you're not giving away your energy. You don't have great expenditures of, doing for others when you get very little in return. You're really going to measure your steps and where your payback comes from, and that's really going to rectify any shortages on your half, and you're really going to feel more secure and have more money as well. Now, part of this is a beautiful step into divine intelligence, listening to your intuition. You're going to be listening to your guides, your spirits. You're going to feel this. You're going to feel compelled to write things down, look at it, pull it into the 3D. I feel like a lot of you guys, this is the group. I feel that some of you guys are really going to have a brush with fame. Somebody's going to come up with some notion, some kind of writing, some kind of phrase, something that then becomes like on a more worldly stage, something that you do in social media or somewhere, and it just gets picked up and it takes off, and all of a sudden it's like you're known for this thing, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a thing of joy, intellect, enlightenment, maybe a phrase. It's kind of like a Abraham Hicks type of thing, where you just tap on a simplistic notion and maybe it becomes something that's just all over t-shirts and hats or something like that. So if you were thinking of that, definitely do that. Love is coming in with this G's and fast, you guys. Whoa, so you have money, love, this, yeah. With this, guys, whatever this notion is that you're thinking about doing, do it, because it's going to bring you beautiful avalanche of cash, like whatever, this just fun little thing. You know, sometimes people get a little surfeit of ideas and they're like, oh, I don't know, but you're going to move forward with this purposefully, and you're just going to, it's going to take off, and you're going to have investors, and it's going to go really well. A lot of you guys too are thinking of publishing certain things. Get out there, get your pen to paper, because that's going to work beautifully as well. You have love coming in. You have some passion. I feel like you're going to have a beautiful winter love affair that is just like going to be like something you can't even imagine, where I picture you guys in museums and restaurants and at plays and just doing things you never thought you'd do and opening different worlds to one another. And that's sort of what, you know, you wanted this. You would call this in. You wanted this rich love affair where you go out of your comfort zone, and you're going to like operas, and you're going to all different things, and you're going on vacations with this individual, and everything is just, it really is those crazy like Instagram pics of people having food floating by them, and you know, these Aegean pools on trays and all of this stuff, like luxury and wonderment. It's really, and it's coming very quickly. And part of it is you're going, why not me? And when you realize with this 1111 portal coming in that the power of our mind and intention is so strong that we can basically pull anything we want into the 3D, it is really like abracadabra, off the charts time. And when you realize that, you're giving it a try, you're writing it down, you're having focused intention. I would like A, B, and C, and I would like this steaming hot love affair where I am cherished, and I wake up and I'm like, I cannot wait to start the day and see this person and experience more time with them. And you're bringing it into the 3D, as well as this beautiful proponent of creativity and this idea that kind of sparks off on the world stage and just takes off as well. And some of you guys, it's just funny sayings. If you have funny sayings, get that out on social media. And if somebody says, hey, you know, if get it on a t-shirt or a hat and start wearing it around, I feel like it's really going to start this kind of like phenomena, and it's coming quickly. And part of that is, you know, you're realizing it's your time for growth. Your inner nature is to be expansive right now, and you're putting your focus where it should be, and it is taking off in a really, really profound, wonderful way. Now, part of this is the Archangel Metatron, the wisdom card. And wisdom is saying, you know innately all along that we're all energy, right? And when we project the right kind of, when we infuse something with love, good intention, and it benefits everyone, that's all of it. The source it comes from, and it's derived from a good loving source, it succeeds. And you understand that now, so you're really pouring your love and energy into things that matter for you, and boom, off you go in a spectacular way to ecstasy. And this is part of your love journey, because you're not even going to believe that this is so here, and you were ready for it, and it just feels like the ultimate dream, and you've brought it about. You deserve it. It is a karmic reward. It is a universal reward. You're accepting of it. You're now in that phase where you realize that there has to be give and take, that one person, you know, if they're always on the receiving end, nobody benefits. There has to be this beautiful flow of back and forth, yin and yang, and you're really in that headspace. So beautiful energy, group 3. I am loving that for you. Comment down below if you feel that. If you feel excited for life, you feel like the magic is coming and arriving in a really big way. So don't forget to press like and subscribe if you're new, and if you want a private read and me to expand on any of these issues for you, all my links are down below. I'm very excited for everybody. It is just, we're being propelled into the next level stuff, understanding all kinds of very unique life occurrences right now. So beautiful energy, everybody. I'm going to go upload for you. Love and light.